Hello, today I'm going to tell you what is a form. Form is just a simple document, some kind of sheet of paper, for example, in real life, that allows you to collect data from the user, right? Document that collects data. And it does so using the places to fill in, which are called inputs. So document that collects data using something what is called inputs. I'm sure that you have met with forms in your life. Probably when you had to enter various data about yourself, for example, or where you had to log into the website, right? This is a form. This is a sample of form. The other samples, for example, the contact tab on the website requires an email name and the content of the email, right? The text to be written and posted as a forum post is a form. So you can see that forms are widely used. How do we create a form? In order to create a form, we type form, okay? So this is the most simple form created. And now, when we run it, you will notice that there is nothing. Why is it so? Because it is just a container for inputs. So for things that allows you to put inside things like data. Okay, let's create a simple input inside and let's see how it looks like. As you can see, it is a place where you can fill in text, right? Simple text. You can write whatever you want here. And when I click enter, as you can see, it refreshes because it tries to send it somewhere, but well, we didn't specify where. So this is a default input that you can create in the form tag. Let's call it login. Because, well, let's create a login and password form in this lecture. As you can see, now we have got login before. So now the user knows that he should type a login here, right? So this is a place to type a login. Okay, let's now, for example, ask for password, right? So how to do it? Well, we could type this manually from the scratch, or we can copy it like this, or we can use the Visual Studio Code feature that allows you to copy without selection entire line where you have this cursor highlighted. Okay, so when I hit the Ctrl+C button now, I can just Ctrl+V now and I will copy entire line. Pretty useful, right? Many people doesn't know about it. Even I didn't at start. So here we're gonna type password now, and you will notice that we have got now two inputs, one for login and one for password. Let's add here the break line, so they are in another line. The problem with this is, as you can see, that, well, this is not aligned properly, but things like that are done through CSS. So don't worry about formatting, about how it looks like, things like that, you will solve them in future, okay? So here is login, here is the password. And well, let's put something into the login and put something into the password. As you can see, whatever I type here is visible, and that's not how you should make a password field, right? The input. Why is it so? Because if somebody is behind the user, behind his back, he can see his password and nobody would like that. So you need to change the type of input. The cool thing about inputs is that you can change their type using the attribute type, and you give an additional information regarding input using this attribute, right? And you can change it to what? To, for example, the password. And what does it change? As you can see, now when I type things here, the password is hidden. So we solve the problem. So there are many more inputs, and as I said earlier, the default one is text. So when I change it into text, nothing will change. This is just a text input, a text field that you can fill in, or the user can fill in, right? Well, let's make it, for example, like this, so it looks better in our HTML. And well, there are many more types, but we'll learn them in future. This is like basic lecture regarding how to create a panel with login and password, right? And well, there is also one more thing that you might be wondering, right? We have got data now, but what do we do with this data? Things like that we will solve in the future lectures. That's all the lesson. Thank you very much.